Shocking facts about human behavior that will stun you. Ever been in a meeting and just knew someone was about to disagree? Or walked through a shopping center and felt an unexplainable pull towards a specific store? What if I told you that your decisions, what you buy, who you trust, even who you fall in love with, aren't entirely your own? From the streets of Manhattan to the pubs of London, we all like to think we're in control. But modern psychology and neuroscience have uncovered some shocking truths about why we really do the things we do. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will never look at your own thoughts the same way again. Shocking fact number 1, the bystander effect. Let's start with a fact that could be a matter of life and death. It's called the bystander effect. You might think that if you collapsed on a busy street in London or Chicago, someone would help you immediately, right? The more people, the safer you are. Wrong. Studies show the opposite is true. The more people who witness an emergency, the less likely any one person is to step in. Everyone assumes someone else will call for help, someone else is more qualified. It's not about people being cold-hearted. It's a psychological diffusion of responsibility. This isn't just a lab theory. It explains real-world tragedies. So if you're ever in trouble in a crowd, don't just scream help. Point to one person and say, "You in the red jacket, call an ambulance." Make it personal. Shocking fact number 2. The 20-second rule of procrastination. Now let's talk about something we all battle, especially after a long day in the office or on a rainy Sunday afternoon. Procrastination. We blame it on laziness. But Harvard researcher Sean Achor found it's not about willpower, it's about 20 seconds. If a task takes more than 20 seconds extra effort to start, your brain is likely to avoid it. Think about it. Is your guitar in the closet under a pile of stuff? That's a 40-second barrier. Want to go for a run in the morning? If your trainers are buried in the hallway cupboard, that's a 25-second barrier. Your brain sees that friction and says, nope. The reverse is also true. Is your phone right next to your bed? That's a 1-second barrier to scrolling social media. The secret? Reduce the barriers to your good habits. Leave your running shoes by the door. Put your book on your pillow. This simple hack is used by CEOs from Silicon Valley to Stockholm to get more done. Shocking fact number 3. Your brain on social media. The comparison trap. Speaking of social media, how often do you scroll through your feed, looking at friends on holiday in Spain or a colleague's perfect life, and feel a pang of inadequacy? This isn't a coincidence, it's a neurological hijacking. When we see these highlight reels, our brain's reward center gets a small hit, but it's quickly followed by activity in the areas associated with social pain and anxiety. We are literally hardwired to compare ourselves to our tribe. For our ancestors, being lower in the social hierarchy meant fewer resources. Today, it just means feeling bad because your Tuesday night doesn't look like a movie premiere. Understanding this is the first step to breaking free. That curated perfection you're seeing, it's not real life. It's a performance. Shocking fact. 4. The illusion of free choice. Priming. Now, for the most mind-bending fact of all. How many of the choices you made today were truly yours? Research in priming shows that subtle cues in our environment directly influence our behavior, without us ever realizing it. One famous study found that people exposed to words related to the elderly like Florida, gray, and/or bingo actually walked slower when they left the experiment. Another found that if a British person sees the logo of a popular supermarket like Tesco, they might feel subtly more inclined to choose value over luxury. Or if an American is in a room that smells like cleaning fluid, they become tidier. Advertisers and politicians use this all the time. The music in a store, the font on a menu, the background in a political ad. It's all carefully designed to prime you to feel a certain way and make a specific choice. You think you chose that expensive coffee because you liked the taste. But were you primed by the artisanal Italian-style branding? So what does all this mean? It means we are fascinating, complex, and sometimes predictable creatures. The bystander effect, the 20-second rule, the comparison trap, and priming. These aren't just party tricks. They are windows into our shared humanity. Knowledge is power. Knowing these facts gives you power. The power to help others, the power to build better habits, the power to protect your mental health. and the power to see the invisible forces shaping your decisions every single day. You can't avoid these psychological rules, but you can become aware of them. And in that awareness, you truly take back control. If your mind is officially blown, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Tell me in the comments which fact shocked you the most. Thanks for watching, and remember, question everything, especially your own brain. See you in the next one.